Madam Speaker, the issue which has been raised by an Honourable Member of Parliament for Kantanshi, wherein he's asking us why we are not concentrating on the 70 constituencies which are going to be delimited. The issue is that we don't know. That's why we are consulting all the people of Zambia. It's through the consultations that we'll be able to determine which constituencies will be delimited. There are factors you have to take into account. We can't preemptively mention that we are going to have these constituencies, these are the constituencies that will be delimited. The answer is no. You, for example, me, I may be thinking that my constituency will be delimited when in actual fact it's not. But the consultation is taking place in all the districts. Once the consultations are done, the Electoral Commission will look at the submissions and make a determination as to which 70 constituencies will be created. We can't predict which ones will be created, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. The Honourable Member for Bangweulu.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, before I ask a question over the kits, Honourable Member has just informed us that ECZ doesn't know which constituencies are going to be delimited. Okay? Madam Speaker, UPND is making the work of ECZ very difficult. How? We've seen a number of UPND candidates who have branded their vehicles in the new constituencies, and how can the minister tell us that they don't know? There are so many vehicles, Madam Speaker, of UPND candidates who have branded vehicles in the yet to be delimited constituencies. So these ones are making the work of ECZ, Madam Speaker, very, very difficult. Now let me ask my question, Madam Speaker. So they know which constituencies anyway. So, Madam Speaker, my question is this. I come to the number of kits in Bangweulu constituents, for example, Madam Speaker. I have about 119 polling stations. And if I'm not mistaken, 100 plus minus. And they have 10 wards. Out of the 10 wards are 14 kits against more than 100 plus polling stations. And the distances in Bangweulu constituents are not like from Munari to Mandevu to Matero to Kanyama. These distances in some cases are more than 40 kilometers. So how do the minister think people will move their voting rights from one polling station to another if the distances are so vast and we only have 14 kits? Madam Speaker, that is my major challenge. For people to move from where the kit is to where they are staying, because distances are vast, Madam Speaker. So would it be prudent for ECZ maybe to send more kits, in particular for Bangweulu constituencies, where distances are vast, even in most rural constituencies? Madam Speaker, that is where the matter of urgency importance came off.
Thank you. The Acting Leader of Government Business.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. First and foremost, Madam Speaker, I'm extremely surprised that my colleague does not know the number of polling stations in Bangweulu. He doesn't know. Bangweulu has 97 polling stations, contrary to what is alleged. There are no 119 polling stations in Bangweulu. There are 97. And in all those polling, and in all those 97 polling stations, Madam Speaker, there are verification kits. There are verification kits. Madam Speaker, that's why some people are running away from being members of parliament, because they know that they will never succeed as president. Madam Speaker, I am saying, and I did mention, Madam Speaker, I did mention, and I challenge anyone, and I did mention that in all polling stations in the country, we have stationed verification kits. However, for the members of the public who want to transfer to another polling station, there is only one station which we have established in every ward. That's what I've indicated. So it's not an issue. Only those who want to transfer will only be able to access only the kit at one central station in the ward. But for verification, all polling stations throughout the country have verification kits. And that's a fact.
The Honorable Member from Pika.
Madam Speaker, the Honorable Minister is making an insinuation that there are kids at every polling station. To the contrary, Madam Speaker, only one kit in one ward. What ECZ has done is that they've generated the hard copies of the registers. They've distributed to these polling stations, so that when you go to verify, they check in the hard copy. They find that maybe your details are incorrectly captured. Then you'll be referred to the polling station where there is a kit. That is the status quo on the ground. So what the Honorable Member of Parliament for Bangweulu was trying to say is that it's making it very difficult for people to move where they find that their details are very incorrect to go to where the kit is. And this is why we are saying at least ECZ should have spread even 4 to 7 kits across the ward to make it very easy for the people to access. Is the Minister in order, Madam Speaker, to mislead the people of Zambia and through this House regarding this very important exercise, Madam Speaker? Madam Speaker, the credibility of this exercise is what will make the credibility of the elections acceptable to everyone. Madam Speaker, is in order. I thank you, Madam Speaker.
The Honorable Member from Pika, you like debating your points of order. However, from what I heard the Minister mentioned, is exactly what you are saying. He said there is only one kit that is given per ward. That is what the Honorable Minister said. However, maybe the only issue remaining is for him to answer the part that was raised by the Honorable Member for Bangweulu about the distance to reach the point in the ward where there is that kit. Otherwise, he mentioned that there is only one kit per ward. So the acting leader of government business who attend to that issue of the distance, where somebody goes to a polling station in the ward and the kit is somewhere else, the distance is so much, the distance is big. How can the people be helped so that they are able maybe to find a kit nearby? So the acting leader of government business will attend to that. The acting leader of government business.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. As I indicated, we have kits in every ward where members of the public can have their transfers done. But all the other documentations are in all the polling stations.
So the acting leader of government business, you are saying the people they've verified, and some of them they want to maybe make transfers. So there's need for them to go to the place where the kit is. but they are now complaining of the distance to reach the kit, the only one kit in the world. Is there any possibility of maybe taking some more kits, or how can they be helped?
Madam Speaker, you heard me say we have supplementary kits that are available, which are mobile, to ensure that where there is an issue, those kits can be taken. And I made a plea to honorable members of Parliament to liaise with the district electoral officers to ensure that where there is need, a kit can be made available. Because we have extra kits in every constituency, and that's what I said. Yeah.
Thank you. I think it's loud and clear. Let's make a follow-up. The honorable member for Magoye.